Example 1.40 is going to walk us through finding the limit of a difference quotient. And we're later going to learn that this is called the derivative, but now we just want to practice the math and the skills involved in going through this process. So here we have a function, f of x, which is a quadratic x squared minus 2x. And if we were, let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice little sketch. I can factor out an x. So I know that this is a concave up parabola with zeros at 0 and at 2. All right, so something like that. And we want to find the limit of the difference quotient. So this is the difference quotient. That provides me slopes of secant lines. And I want to do this at the value x is equal to 3. So somewhere over here when x is equal to 3, what this statement says is to find the slope of secant lines at that point. So that was a bad secant line. In fact, let me zoom in on the function when x is equal to 3. So if here's 3, and that's my function, then the secant line is going to be the average rate of change of the function between 2 points, x, which is 3 in this case, and x plus h. So 3 plus a little bit. All right, and then whenever we take this limit, the limit of h goes to 0, that's me shrinking this interval. So I'm collapsing around the point 3, and those secant lines are going to turn into what's known as a tangent line. But again, the intuition is going to come in the next section. Right now, we just need to practice the skills in taking the limit. So let's set up this equation. The limit as h approaches 0 of f at x plus h minus f at x over h. All right, the specific x value that I want to look at is 3. So f at 3 plus h minus f at 3 over h. Now, if I evaluate my function at 3 plus h, I get a 3 plus h squared minus a 2 times a 3 plus h. I will then subtract my function at 3. So 3 squared minus a 2 times 3. Okay. This gives us limit as h approaches 0. Let's work on this 3 plus h squared. We end up at 9 plus 6h plus an h squared. Distributing this minus 2 through, we get minus 6 minus a 2h. And then making sure to distribute that negative sign there, we have a minus 9 and a plus 6. All on top of an h. Now we see a lot of cancellation in our numerator. 9, 9, minus 6 plus 6. We end up at 6 h's minus 2 h's, so 4h plus an h squared, which after factoring out the h, we end up at 4 plus an h, which as we send h to 0, returns 4.